Hey class of 2020, thanks for tuning in. In the next few minutes, the foundation is going to be awarding about $135,000 in scholarships. Of course, this wasn't the way we planned it back when we met in January, but we're going to make the best of it. It's our sincere hope that you and your family are healthy and safe, and that when we emerge from this national crisis, we will all be thankful and ready to pursue the opportunities before us. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my thanks to the many donors who have made all of this possible over the years. And special recognition to those who have established memorial scholarships. Many put their hearts and souls into these scholarships as they represent the legacy and precious memories of a loved one. Some of those people spent many years making our community a better place, and others, unfortunately, were taken from us way too soon. Today, those of you receiving a memorial scholarship become part of their enduring legacy. Okay, so before I start announcing the awards, I want you to know what happens next and how you actually receive your funding. As you know, this process is extremely competitive. Unfortunately, we weren't able to award a scholarship to every student who applied. I hope at some point in the future that will change, but for now, I hope you'll know that we sincerely appreciate the time you took to fill out the application. If you do receive a foundation scholarship, watch for an envelope in the mail. We'll be sending it to the address you listed on your application. And it's going to contain your award letter, a detailed instruction sheet in terms of how you actually receive your funding, and some other paperwork. Of course, just like we said in January, this part is your responsibility, so please pay close attention and follow the steps and watch for your deadlines. If you have any questions, of course, we are always here to help. Okay, so that's enough talking, right? It's time to announce the awards. On behalf of the Foundation's Board of Directors, staff, and our generous donors, from more than 40 years ago to today, I'm honored to announce the recipients of the Foundation's 2020 scholarships. First up is the American Nuclear Society Scholarship, and it is awarded to Ileana Braddock. Next, the Assistance League Eleanor Haroon Merit Scholarship. It goes to Mason Box. The Madison Lee Aves Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Emily Dorado. For the Bataan Veterans Memorial Scholarship, there are two recipients, Dean Helmer and Moises Treviso. For the Mickey and Ralph Boyer Scholarship, the recipient this year is Bailey Molina. For the Cecil and Marty Brindstuhl Scholarship, there are also three recipients, Ben Cole, Rachel Rogers, and Madeline Romero. For the Carlsbad Foundation Memorial Scholarship, the two recipients are Maya Medrano and Monique Romero. The Child Conservation League Scholarship is awarded to Bo Simmons. For the Class of 62 Scholarship, there are two recipients, Alexia Alvarez and Nathaniel Nahar. For the Class of 72 Scholarship, the recipient is Allie Armstrong. For the Ronald D. and Janie B. Coxon Family Natural Science Scholarship, there are five recipients this year. They are Kevin Calvani, Anna Marie Flores, Robert Nitty, Bo Simmons, and Brady Tucker. For the New Mexico Land Title Association Chili Courier Memorial Scholarship, the recipient this year is Caleb McCarty. Next is the Kelsey Davis Memorial Scholarship, and I particularly miss Kelsey's family, who is usually here to present this award each year. The four recipients for 2020 are Edward Byers, Ethan Clark, Ashley C., and Christopher Tavares. The Lenny Davis for the Love of Horses Scholarship this year is awarded to Emma Pell. The next scholarship is the Devon Energy STEM Scholarship. It's brand new this year, and there are four recipients. We certainly appreciate Devon Energy for establishing this new scholarship. The recipients are William Merle, Ian Ridenauer, Brianna Santo, and Drew Wilson. The Dowling Family Scholarship is awarded to Eileen Tenori. All right, for the Forney Click Landreth Caveman Baseball Scholarship, this year's recipient is Anthony Echavarria. For the Stephanie Fioretti Fowler Memorial Scholarship, Gabby Martinez. The recipient of the Henry Gutierrez Jr. Memorial Scholarship is Daniela Sanchez. The next scholarship, the Jimmy and Gretchen Hall Memorial Scholarship, is another new one this year, and we'll be awarding it for the very first time. The recipient of this award is Drew Wilson. For the Sarah K. Hanton Memorial Scholarship, the recipient this year is Michaela Paras. The Jimmy and Billy Harrison Presbyterian Youth Scholarship goes to Colin Fiala. For the First Lieutenant George Jorge W. Hernandez Memorial Scholarship, the recipient is Jordan Barker. For the Billy Jordan Memorial Scholarship, Justice Contreras. For the Stephen Kerman Memorial Scholarship, Sadie Hoffman. For the Martin Luther King Memorial Scholarship, there are 6 recipients this year. They are Jacob Contreras, Brandon Flores, Savannah Garcia, Carla Jaques, Chastity Olivas, and Jacqueline Vigil. For the Kiwanis Memorial Scholarship, there are 4 recipients. They are Alyssa Clary, Jory Duarte, Olivia Meeks, and Alyssa Rodriguez. The recipient of the La Herda Volunteer Fire Department Scholarship is Justine Beeman. For the P.R. Leyva Memorial Scholarship, the recipient is Jesus Zamora. There are 2 recipients for the Robert M. Light Science Scholarship. They are Garrett Carrasco and Emma Pell. For the Mary Lindley Memorial Scholarship, this year's recipients are Carlos Jurado and Aaron Overstreet. For the Jason Glade Litchke Memorial Scholarship, the recipient is Bailey Molina. The Los Alamos Carlsbad Veteran Scholarship this year is awarded to Coltrane Felt. And the Los Alamos Employee Scholarship goes to Patty Oliver. The next scholarship is the Llewellyn Educational Scholarship. This is, again, a new scholarship this year, left in a trust to the foundation, and we're so honored to be able to award it. There are 20 recipients. They are Kimberly Acosta, Sarah Albright, Espen Arteaga, Kaylin Atwood, Ruth Christensen, Kaylin Corona, Madison Gossett, Nicholas Harvey, Alex Haney, Marley Hedrick, Robert Hill, Kimberly Monroe, Jose Orozco, Samira Peterson, Kirsten Rainwater, Emmy Salazar, Alondra Sierra Campos, Caden Smith, Corey Swagger, and Tegan Witzel. And for the J.C. Lunsford Auto Mechanics Scholarship, Isaiah Sonora. So the recipient of the Sandy Lynn Memorial Scholarship is Emily Martinez. The Nagel Boys and Girls Club Scholarship goes to Autumn Coughing. The Dean P. Nichols Class of 42 Memorial Scholarship goes to Trey Calderon. And the Olivia Murray Nichols Class of 43 Memorial Scholarship goes to Gabriela Salazar. The Jill Nord Memorial Scholarship has 2 recipients. They are Madison Lawson and Louis Ruiz. The Nuclear Waste Partnership WTS Scholarship goes to Danica Gallagher. The next scholarship is the Occidental Endowment Scholarship. This is also a new scholarship this year, and we sure appreciate Oxy for coming forward and pursuing this opportunity through the foundation and supporting our youth. The 2 recipients this year are Eliza Byerly and Jevon Valdez. The Linda Palmer Memorial Scholarship goes to Dane Johnson. The Pilot Club Memorial Scholarship goes to Haley Cowart. The Jim Sam's Cave Girl Softball Scholarship is awarded to Brianna Aragon. The Richard and Phyllis Schenck Memorial Scholarship goes to Sanjana Bhakta. The Catherine J. Sepich Memorial Scholarship goes to Hannah Hovrud. The Stanley Siebenthal Memorial Band Student Scholarship, Brandy Vega. The Jim Skinner Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Kylie Pinzel. The Rudy and Charlie Sparks Eagle Scout Memorial Scholarship goes to Coltrane Felt. The next scholarship, the Jan and Chuck Tidwell Tennis Scholarship, is also new this year. It's in memory specifically of Jan, who established this prior to her passing. And many thanks to the family for following through and making this scholarship a reality. The first ever recipient of the Jan and Chuck Tidwell Tennis Scholarship is Alexis Sowers. The Win Van Cleve Scholarship has two recipients this year, Tegan Biscarno and Diana Sepulveda. The Michael Waygood Memorial Scholarship goes to Brianna Sundberg. The David Wireman Memorial Scholarship is awarded to McKenna Paras. The Lewis Whitlock Scholarship this year goes to Camry Allison. The Michael Wilcox Memorial Scholarship will be received this year by Matinee Estrada. The F.C. Williamson Rotary Memorial Scholarship has two recipients. They are Emma Haston and Dane Johnson. And finally, the Coach Joe and Alice Willis Memorial Scholarship. The two recipients this year are Riley Hestend and Christiana Zumbrin. Well, that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. A link to the video will also be on our Facebook page, so hopefully you'll get a chance to go by and click like and perhaps share it with your friends and family, and of course, leave a shout out in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, best wishes to the class of 2020 and congratulations.